Alrighty, so welcome to the Sunday night stream. I'm your host, Puffler39. Today I'll be streaming Starfield. This will be the last day I'll be doing that, so yeah, going back to normal schedule as it were for the next week. I will be resuming streaming on Twitch, and the week after, given that it is the technical first week of September, I will be streaming perhaps on YouTube, although then again, maybe I'll consider it the week after. You really gotta get back in the pace of things. A quote-unquote normal stream. So, yeah. Now, one moment as I get everything all together. Alrighty. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Twitch is the one that's just now not coming up on my tablet. Okay, so let's just there we go. Oh, lovely. Twitch is just outright refusing to work. Anyway, so this is Starfield. I'm on Neon, the proverbial cyberpunk aesthetic world. I came here because I took on another side quest.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life.
Alright, but yeah, as you clearly see here, it's very neon sign-y, as it were. And yeah. Hold on, I'm just finishing up a quest right now.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Headlock's been taken care of.
Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad.
Got some money, nice. Alright, make sure real quick, because I am on Neon. There are certain rules. Aurora, I need to make sure I'm not packing like Aurora in my back pocket. Neon's premier drug that you could get legally here. And you can only use here. False positive. So right now I got like a crap load of stuff going on for me right now, as you can see here. So yeah, that's great. So I'm about to leave Neon. I know, we just arrived and all that. I just finished up doing some stuff here anyway. I came here looking for an occupation, as it were, and I did, in Ryujin Tower. Aurora is pretty unique in the sense that it's literally set on a, well, water platform, to say the least. You can see a lot of it just being here. And so as a result, it's pretty interesting to see the environment as we're outside. Again, this is primarily a like water rig situation. Let me see if we could get like a higher elevation right now. Nah, boy. Alright, I need to... Give me a sec, do I not? No, I don't, okay. Alright, but yeah, as you clearly see though, from this perspective at least, Neon is fairly vast, given the fact that it is set on a water planet. And along with that, like in the animated trailer for the game, you can see the proverbial tower where you can work at. That is the Ryujin Tower, if I'm not mistaken, to which that's what I was going to earlier. It was interesting to say the least, given the fact that this place is very much cyberpunk-esque. And Neon is pretty much your atypical cyberpunk.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yeah, it's pretty much your atypical cyberpunk setting, as it were, for this game. in which... Let's see here. I'm just gotta drop some stuff off. Maybe my UC Vanguard gear? Sure. Not going to be using it anytime soon anyway. Could lighten the load for me. But yeah, as you clearly see, at least from the outset, as well as even what little I showed off inside, it is bright and lives up to its name. It's very interesting, the culture inside as well. Yeah, it's very interesting, the culture inside. Like I said, it's more typical cyberpunk where it's just like everyone's looking to friggin'... Everyone's looking to be the next big thing, you know, all that. The next neon legend or something like that with like syndicates. With like syndicates, megacorps, all that jazz. You got like corruption built into its core and, you know, all sorts of just wonderful, wonderful stuff. It's interesting. It's interesting looking in from the outset, at least. Let me see here. But yeah, looking in from the outset, it is interesting to see. And it's also interesting to see like different cultures happening as well in this game. Neon's got that grungy, you know, everyone's got to be top dog type attitude. Yeah, Neon's got that grungy, gotta be top dog attitude, you know. You gotta be part of a gang. What's your colors, fam? What corporal you working for, Choom? It's pretty much... It's pretty much Cyberpunk 2020. Yeah, it's pretty much Cyberpunk 2020 without the chrome.
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land in New Atlantis.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2020 without the chrome. Contrastly to other settings thus far, yeah, compared to other settings thus far, it seems as though with like New Jemison, it goes for the NASA punk aesthetic that Bethesda had originally set out for. The Freestar Collective is pretty much literal Space West, the literal Space West, and I would bet good money at the very least that House Varun is pretty much... Yeah, House of Varun, I am willing to bet good money is pretty much a freaking inspired by like the likes of Doom with the Fremen and the like. They have their Great Serpent, and so I'm imagining it's like either Fremen or Riddick. In which, you know, it could be both. Pitch Black was a pretty good movie, and Riddick 2 was also pretty good as well.
Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Well, 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 got some neon here. Alright, so I'm supposed to be looking for something on Pycerin 3. I have no idea what exactly I'm looking for. For all intents and purposes, I could be looking for just shit all right now. In which, that's probably just what I'm looking for as well. Let's try 420 meters out. Oh, great. Just what I needed. Hey, it's not a terramorph at least. Well, 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 what the fuck am I looking at here? That's not normal, I'm assuming. Normal in terms of general man-made structures, at least. Let's check it out. And this is why I always wear a spacesuit, okay? I don't care if it has great atmosphere. I don't care if it's got great atmosphere. For all intents and purposes, it could be Earth-like. I'm wearing a spacesuit because this is actual hostile environments, and the suit is the only thing protecting me. What the fuck is this, though? This ain't normal. In any stretch of the goddamn word.
What does your scanner reveal?
Well, this might be the place, I would think. Anomalies locked remain with each other. Well, I guess we found one geological anomaly. Maybe the others are nearby. Let's bet. Another one about 800 meters out. Man, Death Stranding 2 is looking fantastic. I shouldn't say like that's a bad thing. I liked Death Stranding. For fuck's sakes, why is my Twitch not working? I'm trying to pull up my Twitch app to monitor, and yet I got nothing. Oh, joy. Fear the wrath of my long barrel conversion of a P90. Ow. Hey, leveled up. Nice. Just what I needed. What do I want to level up in, though? Let's see here. Do I want cellular regeneration, decontamination, or just martial arts? What do I want the most is the question. Well, I mean, I could always use more piloting efficiency, so there's always that. Clocking in, 500 meters out. That's a very interesting reload. Let's see here. 400 meters out. Getting closer to something. Let's hope it's the right... Yep, it's the right something I'm looking for. Another geological fuck up. And more hostile environments. Twitch, work with me, damn it, work with me. Why the fuck isn't my Twitch on my iPad that I've had for God knows how long working? I want to at the very least monitor stuff, man. I can't monitor stuff if I can't pull it up. Okay, so let's see here. Another geological fuck up. Anything worthwhile? Sadium. Survivalist. Structural material. I'll take those. Thank you very much. I'm this close to punching my tablet right now just to get Twitch working. Because it refuses to work! Yes, much like just Twitch's moderation staff, apparently my Twitch app refuses to actually function. And we got something nice. Alrighty, what is this geological screw up now, huh? Another unknown structure, this time 1,000 meters out. Is it ironic to say the least that my YouTube is actually working much better than my Twitch? Starting to get a little bit more pissed off the fact that my Twitch app is now just malfunctioning right now. Why did I oughta? It's interesting as I play the game, I'm learning more about the world, and along with that, a lot more of the game's mechanics. I just realized that when it came to like a lot of the cities, from like New Jemison to Neon to of course Akali. Yeah, from New Jemison to Akali to Neon, a lot of the environments don't have like invisible walls. But yeah, a lot of the time you don't have like invisible walls. New Jemison especially. You think there'd be like kill barriers like set up all over the place, but instead you could literally jump. You could literally theoretically jump from MSAT to just the spaceport without having to go to the terminal that is required. You know what? That's really goddamn cool if I'm being honest. It's like, yeah, no, you could use the subway system if you want. Or maybe do you wanna, oh, I don't know, jump from from the platform you're on and just go from there instead? You know? That's not a terrible idea. I'm not kidding, it's actually great. But yeah, it's legitimately great to just do that. It was out of your morbid curiosity that I did it. And now that I did it, it is interesting. Hell, if you fall into the waters of Neon, you don't die. You just literally just fall into just the water. And that's it. But yeah, no, it was just genuinely interesting to just see. It was genuinely interesting to see how extensive and vast you can push stuff. Alright, where am I? Alright, there we go, 500 meters out. Come on, Twitch, fucking work with me, god damn it. My app is just refusing to launch. Well, this is... I presume to be an anomaly at least. Actually, let me double check. Is that? You know. If those are just rocks floating, then well, it's just rocks floating. Whatever. It ain't that surprising. Are those iron sights on the side of my gun? Oh my god, I think those are. What the fuck? Hold up, let me see what the fuck I'm looking at here. Oh my fucking god, those are iron sights on the side. Someone's gonna add like a canted aim down sight. Or hell, maybe there is a canted aim down sight. Let me see. Is there any way I could like do that? No? Oh, okay. Another gravitational anomaly. God, my fucking Twitch app is just annoying the shit out of me right now. Let me monitor my stream, Twitch. Let me monitor already. I don't want to watch other people. I just want to watch myself, just so that I can see what the hell's even going on, how things are holding up. Is it even working? Another gravitational anomaly. Oh yeah, no, this is just great. You know, I just got plenty of these all over the place. Another structure nearby as well. Come on, you piece of shit, work! Ugh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, so let's see what we got. Got some water here. More water. Argon. Nice. Alright, a few hundred more meters out. Give me a second. I'd punch my iPad in, but it's the only one of my kind, and along with that, I do not feel like shelling out thousands upon thousands of dollars just to get the goddamn thing repaired. Ugh, piece of shit, just not working. Ugh. Yeah, no, the YouTube app works well enough, and dare I even say, maintains connection and visuals for a good amount of time. Yeah, Twitch, launch it for 5 minutes. Oh boy, what's that? 5 minutes? Oh god, the stream's collapsing. More environmental anomalies, and yet nowhere near where I need to be. Much like the Twitch app on my iPad, just not doing anything. Let's see here. How much cash do I have right now? 76,000. Great. Swear to God, half the time I'm looking at my freaking Twitch feed, all I see is literally just a static image. It's like, great. Now I could really monitor my stream. I don't think I can even look at chat because of it. God, what a fucking piece of garbage. Lapse observational tour, huh? Well, UC Vanguard certainly tried, at least. This place was completely overrun, it looks like.
Whoa, stop right there, friend. This is mine.
What's yours?
Everything you see here, my friend. This is all mine.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Good. Because I've got enough trouble as is. Before you ask, no. I don't know why they're all dead. I don't know who did it. I don't know nothing. Safer that way.
May I have your permission to look around?
Huh. Nobody's ever asked me that before. Yes. Yeah. You have my permission to look around and, thanks for asking me.
I don't find much here. Though it definitely looks like the an ecological disaster hit real hard. Airlock's barely functioning. See if it even opens. Well, it opens at least. Must be something here. Jesus H. Jesus. Look at this place. Liquid cooled deep mining gear, huh? Outpost 11. Calibrated UC Vanguard spacesuit. I already got one of those already, so no need for
Best not
another.
to leave anything useful behind.
Well, would you look at that? Is that a gold dinner plate? 2 trauma packs. Red Harvest Whites. Right. What the hell even happened here, though? How far away are we from the nearest anomaly, supposedly? Or is this the site I'm looking at? The tower's been, well, for lack of a better word, it's been hit like hell.
Shoot! Go away! Told you. Find something good? Shoot! Go away! Told you. This is my place. Go.
We're about 300 meters out from the nearest site. Me guesseth this is what happeneth. Environment's certainly becoming a lot more precarious. And that's not just local fauna or otherwise. Let's see here, and what in 9 hells are those? Scanners. Okay, keep it moving. Another gravitational anomaly. Jesus Christ, no wonder fucking Vladimir was having so much trouble. There's so many anomalies here, it makes Chernobyl look normal. Well, actually, I shouldn't say it like that. But still, point still stands. I just literally sifted through shit. Hells. Do some on-foot scanning, he said. It'll be great, he says. He's not the one friggin' walking around like a total champ, having to deal with hostile life. Well, at the very least, I haven't faced a xenomorph yet. Although, judging by the last time I went and did a side mission, and it ended up to be an alien isolation case, given my early level, I wouldn't be too surprised on that either. Looking around 600 meters out. Copper, nice. Oh boy, there's more of these things, huh? More floating rocks, too. Is that willing, or is that just a mistake? Honestly, I can't tell with the gravitational anomalies. I'm just looking for fluorine now. Trying to remember. Fluorine, that's the shit that pretty much rusts metals, right? As well as act as like a airborne neutralizer or something like that. Thank you, Futurama. You've taught me something about chemical reactions. Some more argon just laying around. Okay. I really wish I was more proficient with the jetpack right now. Another gravitational anomaly. I'm not even sure if we're getting any closer or farther from our situation. There's so many anomalies here. Like, legitimately, I found like 4 of them at this point. I find it hilarious you could actually find your parents across the entire galaxy at varying intervals. It is just fascinating, all things considered. But yeah, it's just fascinating that when I got the kids stuff, when I got the kids stuff perk, it was when I got the kids stuff perk or trait, whatever. I thought that would just be like held up at like New Jemison. I could just visit them every now and then. But instead, here I am finding them in other planets. Akali, along with Neon. Hell, next thing you're gonna tell me they're seen in House of Aru territory. I wouldn't be too surprised, but still, they get around right quick. It's crazy. And oh, what's this? But yeah, they get around right quick. It's crazy. Then again, they are retirees, so that is something to consider as well. So look at that. Picking something up around 500 meters out. I wonder if the kids stuff trait will also have you like introduce your significant other. That'd be funny. Just like, yeah, you know, my parents, they live here. It's like, and then you like your parents just like, oh my stars, honey, our son slash daughter slash binary child, whichever one you chose, because you could choose that. Oh my goodness, they brought home a significant other. A man or woman. Again, it's up to the player at this point. He's like, get out of here. He's like, yeah, it's like, get out of here. You're kidding me, right? And then just like, the father just like comes down just like, oh my god, it's true. Are we gonna be grandparents? I just like the idea that if someone like plays like this there's like this hardened like veteran soldier or just hardcore person that's just like is just like doing like some that's like doing like some like crazy stuff, not like heinous stuff, but like outright like crazy stuff like gambits and plays and like that. That just like around the corner, their parents are just like, hi, sweetie, how are you? It's just like you hear like and you hear like that like groaning tone from your character, just like, oh god. It's like, oh god, why are you here? It's like, oh, you know, traveling the galaxy and the like. We just so happen to come here. It's interesting. It's just a funny idea to me. This should be an interesting place. Got a biological area, that's for sure.
Do you see anything useful?
Got a coral pond here. Likely to go to a cave. I would like to think I chose like the most generic background possible, or at the very least one that is much more, one that's a lot more just, very atypical. Again, I chose to be an explorer with like a folk hero trait along with kid stuff and, a dream house. Just your typical run-of-the-mill guy that just got lucky in some places, got screwed over in some. And yeah, that's about it. I'm sure for some other people, they're probably going for like something more hardcore than mine. Again, you got like street runners, ronins, all sorts of stuff like that. I'd imagine that's what some would probably go for anyway. Why would you want to play an everyday schmo like me? Just somehow getting to your chance and opportunity by pure luck when you just be someone that made your own destiny. Made your own freaking stuff. Oh my god, it's fluorine, guys. Oh god, I could feel myself getting knocked out. Oh. Oh yeah, no, all you have to do is just walk through a fluorine field and that's it. Okay. What am I looking at here? A cave, obviously. And a ship nearby. Doubly obviously. What is in that cave, I wonder? Don't mind me, I'm just eating some sushi. I gotta eat more sushi because I'm carrying like a lot of stuff in my back pocket right now. Palladium. And vanadium. I'll take those, that's for sure. Some credits. A lot of dead stuff here, that's for sure. Must have circled back over. Let's keep looking actually. Lithium. Great, I can't wait to have this ignite in my back pocket as soon as it's exposed to just oxygen. Let's see here.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
I'll have you know. I'm not taking on just enough. I need to carry all the weight in my back pocket. Gummy bugs. What the hell would it even taste like, huh? Okay, nice. More neon vents. Guess that's all she has to write in this cave. Not seeing anything pertaining towards an artifact right now. Besides a bunch of dead bugs, which show signs of the very least a skirmish. So no dice on what I'm looking at right now. Besides the leftover fields of a war zone. Let's see here. Saw something happening about not too far along. Let's see here. Looks as though there was a planet-side landing over there. So I'm counting. We're looking at 5 total gravitational anomalies right now. Along with that, I think there might have been a ship landing around here somewhere. I saw it with my own eyes, but still can't confirm. Not without having seen where the ship is, and yeah, without having to see where the ship actually landed. It's beyond this ridge. Get 2,000 meters out from the ship. There's gotta be something out here. It's pretty barren though, although There it is. Ship landing is about 800 meters out. Wonder if I could be able to hijack it is the question. Let's see if it's friendly first, though. So there's one thing I actually noticed, something that was absent in Starfield, is the underwater section of the game. Or lack thereof. Which is both understandable and a bit odd to really think about. It's both, yeah, it's both compelling in its own way as well. Compelling in the sense that it makes sense that, you know, Bethesda wouldn't make underwater for a game like this. Mostly because the amount of space as well as various environments that would need to be rendered out is just obscene. Along with that, I wonder if they'll make that into like a DLC type thing. Or, you know, DLC in the sense of just like having some sort of like expansion, like deep water excavation. I could definitely see that happening. You need to get like another, you need to be able to like outfit your ship for like deep water excavation. Because going into space is different from underwater, so you need to build it like an absolute submarine unit. There's that. Yeah, no. If you try and go underwater, which I did with like console commands, you just see that underwater was just completely stripped. It's just surface level swimming, which is honestly perfectly fine if I'm being honest. Not sure if these are spacers or someone else. Seem friendly enough. This is a UC ship. Huh.
Hello.
Huh, colonist. Thought this was a more hostile. Never mind. I don't know, every time I encounter like a ship landing, it's always like hostile environments and like, or hostile intent always. So would you look at that? The fact that it's a new change of pace. What can you do, I guess? This actually could be, I think it would be a valid way to get ships though. Just sneaking into ships and just like killing the occupants in there. I know I did it once with the Crimson Fleet ship, which I think I was able to do by just sheer fucking luck. But all the same, I would imagine you'd be able to do the same for like Grendel ships too. It'd almost be the same way of like stealing a horse in Red Dead and, you know, getting one with better stats, or, you know, for Breath of the Wild comparison, it'd be the equivalent of just like hopping on a horse, taming that horse, and then afterwards bringing them in and just like registering him in a nearest station. I guess it's a matter of trying to be fast enough though. It's a matter of just trying to be fast enough to try and get to the ships before they take off. Because that's always the case whenever it's hostile enemies. Which actually does bring up the sneaking skill a little bit. Does bring up the stealth skill a bit more, doesn't it? Could use it to take down enemies. I don't want to rob a bunch of innocent colonists. Mostly because I'm pretty sure Andrea would probably be like, apart. No offense, but what the hell were you doing? I was like, well, I'll have you know that I was doing my God-given right as a Constellation member and robbing those people blind by taking their ship. Oh, what's this? Another gravitational anomaly. Great. How far are we from our ship? 3,000 meters out? Great, another anomaly. Yeah, another anomaly, and yet I don't think I have a clear answer as to where the hell I'm going. Oh boy. Better head back to the frontier. Settle down for a moment, so that way I could recoup my frickin' recoup what has been going on lately. What the hell?
Oh my god, I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
It's so cool. See here. Got like so many guns, it's not even... Well, actually, it is funny. But still, it's obscene on how many weapons I've just been carrying. You would think I'd settle on one gun, but no, I gotta be just really liking weapons and just getting everything I can get my hands on. It's just funny to me, just how much stuff I'm just legitimately carrying. Guess we'll take a time to clock out for a few hours, I guess.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Alright. Planet seems to be a lot more agreeable today, that's for sure. I guess we gotta go south then. Nothing's ever happened going south, am I right? God, I hope I don't come across people in white sheets over their head. Let's see here. So look that way. Got it. So there are 4 romanceable characters in this game. 2 men, 2 women. And that's it. I would say I'm disappointed, but you know, it makes sense though. Unlike in Fallout where you have like all sorts of people from all stretches of life. Starfield is much more concentrated on the Constellation crew. So Andrea, Sarah, Sam, a few other characters. The last character, who you have no idea who they are. Those are your romances. You can get other followers too, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to like legit romances, those are the only ones. Okay, let's see here. Looks to be a facility, it looks like. Yeah, it looks to be a facility. Nothing too special. Unfortunate. Oh boy. Abandoned though. Run by Varun zealots.
Do they have anything of value?
What am I looking at?
Are you prepared to die?
Real quick, let's take a look at the House Varun spacesuit. So this is the House Varun spacesuit. It looks very organic. At least the chest piece does. Everything else matches like a pattern aesthetic, it looks like. You know how I said I bet it would be pretty much almost similar to that of like Dune or Alien? What? But yeah. But yeah, no, as you can clearly see, the House Varun looks like a Fremen suit almost. Much more thicker Fremen suit, but a Fremen suit nonetheless. And then you have like these types of designs. It looks very alien, and I mean like in the sense of like legit like James Cameron Alien or yeah. Pretty much just draw a big old fat phallic shape on that thing and you got yourself what is effectively an alien H.R. Geiger suit. Prove me wrong.
Take your best shot.
This is why I wear spacesuits. Oh, that totally worked.
That was quite a leap.
Alejandro is just struggling to let out a laugh right now. Just like, that was quite the leap. She's like stifling, just like, oh my god, this dumbass just almost killed himself over a fall. See here. What can I get right now? What better off? What can I use? VSS Venturas or AS Val, whichever. I legitimately question what the hell type of old Earth hunting rifle is this? Am I doing hunting Siberian bears or something with this thing? Don't mind me, just hunting Siberian people now. My game has changed greatly.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
It's funny to think that the AS Val is so fucking quiet that the only thing you could really hear is the clacking of the gun's internals. And that's it. That's not an over-exaggeration either. It is legitimately that quiet.
Your Carson has escaped. That's what I was gonna do.
see here. Anything else I could use? Feel the wrath of what I seem to be like really, just to be really friggin' effective rounds right now, man. I'm literally just shooting pellets out of my gun. Alrighty. Gotta figure out this lock situation. Now let's see here. No. No. Maybe. Gotta look at this like 2 ways right now. So if I do this, but then how do I fit something that's like that? Nope. 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 Son of a bitch. Not enough. There we go. Okay. There we go. Lovely.
Kill me, and another will take my place.
So what did I pick up? Adaptive frame. Okay. Deputy hat, grav plaz helmet. Picked up this hard hat suit. It's cool, in my opinion. Why? Because I wear a hard hat, and hard hats are cool in this universe. The only thing I'm missing are gloves, work safety gloves.
You cannot beat me.
Well, at the very least, I'm getting my picks in at least, so there's that. Boy. Gotta find the piece that fits in. Okay, this one's a little bit more simpler. Go with that, sure. Ah, crap. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Motherfucker, are you kidding me? This is getting a pain in the ass right now. Let's see here. Here I am trying to open a damn door right now. It's great. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Okay, I see. Three pieces, all of which that fit in. Question is how? There we go. Finally, the damn door's open. It's wonderful. Oh, I died. Ha! Great way of going out. Okay, lovely.
Give up already. There was something out there. It's gone now.
Let's see here. Deep Skin Deep Seeker? Oh, anti-ballistic Deep Skip Seeker. Alright. You never really realize how much garbage you're carrying until you try to remove your backpack that's carrying all the trash in the world. It's horrific and great at the same time.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
I just love the fact that freaking Andreas just sounds like some sort of sounds like a girlfriend that's just like honey, please, you don't need to take everything you see on sight. It's quite frankly embarrassing and just crazy. Get down. Let me see if I got any throwables. Got like a ton of shrapnel grenades. I'm sure someone's willing to bleed. Here. Okay. Alrighty, so this is interesting indeed. Very interesting looking at these things. Which one is only usable on the top is the question now. It's a matter of trying to figure that out. See here. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Open sesame, yeah? Trauma packs, hazmat suits, digipicks. Ah, son of a bitch.
Forgive me, great serpent. I have lost your offering.
Well, at the very least, I'm getting my lockpicking skill in. Tons of stuff to be picked, apparently. A lot of stuff to be picked, apparently.
What was that?
Our lives for the great serpent.
Shit!
You cannot win.
Someone's suffering excruciating agony. It's not just me.
You can't hope to win.
I have promised. There you are. Cursed.
I cannot wait.
Grenade incoming.
Swear to God, these grenades are just tiding me over a bit. I can definitely kill this guy. I just need to get in the shots as well as the grenades in there so I can bleed him out. Somehow I need to bleed the guy out. Funnily enough, the Grendel is considered a the Grendel is considered a assault rifle instead of a PDW or SMG. Odd, but not the craziest thing I suppose. Let me take a cocktail of drugs real quick.
Something's up. Go see.
Our lives for the great serpent.
Let's see here.
Are you prepared to die?
Protect yourself.
Just tossing freaking landmines to ward off against this guy. Burn, you son of a bitch, burn! Jesus Christ, what the hell was this rifle? This is a normal rifle, what the fuck? Stealth lasers. Anything else I could get my hands on? Research methods, trauma pack. You know, I want to get more medicinal Actually, hold on, let's see here. Another level of zoom to scan, as well as increased scan distance of 30 meters out. Or astrodynamics. You know, I could go with this instead. Can't use while in combat. Well, that makes sense, but still. Let me use it while I'm in the middle of a gunfight, man. You fool, you've only served to empower my munitions. With every death, I theoretically get more bullets. Theoretically being the key word here, because I honestly don't know how many shells and rounds I'm packing anymore. But hey, I'm packing a lot, apparently. I'm shooting slugs right now, it's great. Explosives to be had. Where are they, damn they? Where are they? Let's see here. The Nova Blast Disruptor, an EM rifle. Well, that's an interesting way to reload a rifle. That actually straight up reminds me of Deus Ex. Will engage non-lethally. Interesting. Paramore. I'm just imagining I take this drug and all of a sudden, man, I don't know what is with the character name here, but man, they're really good at what they're doing. And you just like see them just like standing, looking in the air, vacant-eyed. Lights are on, nobody's home.
You can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
So what is this EM rifle meant to do? It says that companions engage non-lethally, but does it really do that? I don't know, I'm curious. Let's see here.
Gonna take more than that! Can't take much more! Is that the best you can do?
Just see me just shooting my companion with an electromagnetic rifle. Oh man, that's just funny. God. Furious Novolite, some gold, some lead. Nope. Interesting. Oh, okay, so you pretty much temporarily knock them down. Oh, that's interesting, actually. That is legitimately interesting. Would you look at that? You could actually knock people down for like a limited amount of time, but still. The option is there. It's not permanent though, that's the problem. I can already see the Lovers Labs mods that's gonna just come from this game. Extreme Tentacle mod. Get now while you still can.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what...
Ah, son of a bitch. I like how these dungeons are handled. I will admit they do tend to run the same, although one could probably believe that all these labs and the like are supposed to be uniform in that sense. Nowhere to go but further down south, I guess. So let me see here. If that's north, this is the further south. Damn you, high gravity! Why do you have to be a horrible, horrible, fickle mistress and thing? I wonder how people playing Starfield will receive Andrea. Sarah is probably, because she's a companion, she's probably gonna be like, you know, fairly well received. A well-rounded character and the like, as well as a stalwart companion. I'm curious about Andrea though. Yeah, I am curious about Andrea though. she is, how do you say, remarkably similar to a previous Bethesda character. One that was voiced by a particular voice actress that's voice acted in other games, and those who didn't know her voiced another game with vampires and was a redhead. Yeah. I don't know. Alejandra is giving me strong Serana vibes, so. But yeah. She's got that mysterious aura around her. I want to know more about her. To some degree or another. What's her deal? I can already see plenty of mods. Although then again, maybe not. Probably focus on like the adoring fan or something like that. I'm generally trying to place where the name Alejandra fits. Sounds like a very sounds like a Latin name, but her accent clearly details her to be somewhat more Russian. Maybe even Greek. I don't know. It's clear that Sarah is British. It's clear that Cole is supposed to be a Texan, or at the very least with Elias 24's accent. Elias 24. But yeah, no. Where does Alejandra fit in all this? Mysterious Russian woman? Then again, she's not particularly dressed Russian. She's not wearing a thick-ass coat. And then again... Middle Eastern? I'll take it. I'll have you guess what my ethnicity is already. If you said Asian, you are right. I am just flat out the most Asian looking guy ever. I've accidentally made my cousin in my game. This is my cousin, guys. Don't you worry, alright? Or my uncle. Or a younger version of my father. Or an even younger version of my grandfather. Look, at this point, I could probably list off 1,000 Asian people jokes. Well, 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 what do we have here? Well, obviously a dead bug, but still, what do we have here? I could see someone making a Starship Trooper mod in this game. Just like calling all UC personnel. There is an invasion of bugs that hailed from Earth that are all over the settled systems. Requesting all personnel and citizens to take caution and heed of the circumstances and situation. Have a wonderful united day.
Might wish to lighten your load. Hmm? One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with whatever all that is.
What level am I right now? I'm like level 18 right now. Yay. I'm so close to getting myself level 19 to 20. All I need to do is complete like a lot more quests, because quests give me much more experience. I do have to admit, when it comes to the leveling in this game, it is unique in the sense that, again, it's a combination of all previous Bethesda games. Fallout's atypical XP system. But yeah, with Fallout's typical XP system and Skyrim's upgraded as you use it system is pretty interesting. Jesus Christ, what the hell are you shooting me with right now? Alright, time to bust out the VSS Ventores.
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something. You're not walking out of here.
Damn, what the hell are these guys shooting me with? My health has been reduced down. I have no idea why. Well, I know why, because my protection is down, but still. Even then, I need, like, more details, man. Details, details. Man, this new Sniper Elite Warrior game is crazy. Damn, I'm just burning through my ammo supply right now. Well, 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 it's an abandoned farm. Great. An anti-personnel rip shank. What's this? A rip shank. Oh my god, it's a... Well, it's definitely a shank that can rip, it looks like. Kill confirm. What do you think I'm doing, lady? Okay. Not too long ago, I was watching this video about an amusement park, Evermore. I was watching this creator, Jenny, I forgot her last name, but pretty much this video I watched about her, or watched it from her, was about an amusement park supposedly meant to rival that of Disney World or something like that. To say the least, it did not.
Dinner takes all this to phrase, is it not?
But yeah, to say the least, from what I understand, it did not. It did not succeed Disneyland or anything as such. In fact, from what I know, from what the video described rather,
Enough water here to maintain the operation for a long time.
but yeah, from what was said, it pretty much was a huge mess and was like blown out in terms of hype for the it was blown out for hype for a lot of the stuff they were pushing for. Full fantasy rides, acts, all sorts of stuff. It changed location, and it tried settling in like somewhere that was like near a suburban area. The people were against it, so they tried settling for a botanical garden. The people that were excited for it did not like that idea. You know, all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, like all sorts of stuff like that, along with, I'm trying to think what else was brought up. It was also the fact that it was like rushed out too soon and the like. But yeah, it was like rushed out too soon and the like, and you know, as a result, a lot of the attractions that were there were never really implemented. Nothing of this. Yeah, nothing that would be nothing that was promised was properly there and such. It was interesting to hear about, to say the least. But yeah, it was interesting to hear and see to some extent or another. There's like archive footage of just like there is like archive footage of just like people talking about going to Evermore and how it's like, oh yeah, you know, can't wait to see what they do next and more and the like. And yeah, no, for the most part, that's pretty much about it.
Quite a dedicated endeavor to set up this greenhouse. Whoever built this was determined.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like really, it is hard to really describe further, as I'm not exactly a huge, you know, carny slash, I'm not a huge carny slash, you know, amusement park guy. There's one thing I did at the very least take away from the whole thing, and it's the fact that... Where the hell's my ship? There it is. Oh, it was like almost 2,000 meters out. There's one thing I did take away from this... from the whole thing, though, and it's the fact that the, it is the fact that a lot of the stuff seemed to be heavily mismanaged, as well as just like you had high ambition but just not enough momentum to keep paces. And what I mean by that is just like, again, a lot of it was the fact that, from what I understand, again, it was pretty much the fact that it had like a lot of, it's pretty much the fact that it was, first thing, had a lot of stuff trying to go through, trying to have like this virtual reality thing. You had this like real world, a virtual reality gig going on. Then you have like a real world element. We have like all sorts of themes and fantastical stuff going on. Then you also have like the fact that was released, that was given like a soft launch, as it were, as well as like having all these ideas, just like seasonal themes and storylines and such. And it's just like, all these sound great on paper, but the way it was handled, again, with mismanagement, as well as the fact that in hindsight and footage, as well as, again, Jenny talking about it more extensively, it was kind of sort of, in a strange way, inevitable to see. As well as the fact that you were trying to compete with Disney World, Disneyland, whatever, Mickey Mouse Land, Michael Rat, the theme park. But yeah, you had all these things you wanted to go against, when in reality, you probably should have started smaller. Like, say for example, like 1 year you're like doing like generic fantasy, right? Like, you have like a bunch of guys dressed in knight attire, princess gowns, elven fairy stuff, speaking in forsooths, verilies, and all that stuff for early modern English. And then like next year you're doing like some other stuff along with the atypical generic fantasy Tolkien inspired stuff. For example, you want to do a more high aristocrat fantasy, like Victorian theme or something such like that, and then you have like another section of like an expansion, as well as section of the amusement park has been added in, something like that. And then in the year after, you're doing like steampunk, and then the year after that, you're doing like some other stuff, and then you like throw in like, if you want to do like storylines, you could always just like have like a recurring storyline happening. For example, hey, hey, adventurer, I need you to do some stuff for me. I need you to find 5 of these bimboshes across the world, or across the park, or whatever the hell they want to call it, this land, and bam, there you go. You get like all sorts of stuff. But yeah, and then you get like all sorts of like free, like, well, not free stuff, but you got like all these cool experiences, and like, if you want to go for like a overarching like major thing going on, you could always do that, but you gotta like give the people a heads up, just like, hey, there's like this major thing going on, park attendees, please, if you want to participate extensively, please return the following days. However, if you don't want to do that, then please have a wonderful night. Some such like that. Because I remember in, again, Jenny's video, let me look up the name actually. I don't want to just call her Jenny. Let me get her name like legitimately. I want to do my due diligence, okay? As ridiculous as that may sound for someone as small as me. Let's see here. Where is my history? Let's see. It was Jenny Nicholson. There you go. If you want to watch the video more extensively, that's who you watch. Anyway. But yeah, in Jenny Nicholson's video, she did bring up the fact that, like, one event that was, like, a big overarching story moment, and it was set in Halloween, mind you, as well. That there was, like, at the end of, nearing closing time for Evermore, when it was still open, apparently there was, like, a zombie apocalypse scenario where, like, you know, the dead are walking, the actors dressed as guards are just like, it's like, oh my god, my goodness, visitors, please, evacuate the park, evacuate immediately, evacuate immediately, get out, you know, but yeah, get out and all that, you know, save yourselves and save your fellow man, get out while you still can and all that, and you know, you got like all these like people yelling, screaming, like giving all sorts of like, oh crap. Jesus Christ, that was close.
Hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
But yeah, you got like all like this like, you got like all these people like giving like screaming, you know, playing along with the act. Some people are like more confused, because bear in mind, you know, besides the you know, recurring carny / amusement park goer, you have like normal people in which, you know, they're assuming the worst. Like there's like, I don't know, there's like some psycho walking in dressed as an elf with a freaking bomb strapped to his chest, or like some guy's like going around shooting a gun in the air. You know, for some people it's just like, because they don't have like that context, or, you know, buying the atmosphere, just like, and because like some of them are like normal families, just like, hey, you know, kids, let's go out and let's go to a theme park, you know, we can't go to Disneyland, so we gotta go to Evermore and all that jazz, right? So when like that panic ensued and the like, it's just like very, for a lot of people, again, for a lot of normal people rather, it was very confusing, as well as even stress-inducing for some, especially those who were probably a part of, let's just say, unfortunate events. But yeah, no. Again, it's just like, it's not a terrible idea to like have like this overarching story, but you gotta like let people know in advance. Like, for example, you have like a calendar just like saying zombie apocalypse scenario with like follow-up mystery story and the like. Hell, what's even funnier is that apparently the park had like quests for them, or for park goers as well. But the problem is that it was so. The problem with that, it was so ill-defined that you had like a lot of the actors literally acting like NPCs in a video game. So it's just like, it's almost like you're talking to an AI in the most literal, an AI chatbot saying like, Chat GPT, give me a quest, to which they just like respond like, it's like, oh, you want a quest, huh? Well, I don't know what you mean by that, friend, but perhaps you should try again, or something like that. You know what would have made that easier? That whole thing easier? Is just like you had like a punch card or something like that, or not even like a punch card, but like a freaking notary or something like that, like a bingo sheet, just like, hey, I'm here to do a quest, and then just like you see, just like have the guy like go through like a raffle on the side, just like, ah, yes, I have a quest just for you. Raffle, 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 raffle. Yes, you are to slay 10 ogres and bring me their guts as trophies. Here, and let me give me your bingo sheet. Stamp, you know, something like that. Instead of like this, like going up, trying to be like meta type thing, it should have just been like, it should have just been an amusement park just on its sleeves. This is me talking. I should remark, this is me talking in hindsight. This is me talking mostly out of hindsight, I will say. Because I have, like, no recollection of when it came out. In fact, I was in high school in that time, and I was more focused on playing games as well as other stuff during that time frame. So, for the most part, this is me speaking out of hindsight, as well as just, like, giving a vague estimation of what they should have done for management and, like, all sorts of other stuff. Could they have done it at the moment? Probably not, but still, hindsight is 2020. So, there is that. I find it hilarious that they did push out, for the most part, they did push out, like, the idea of just, like, a soft launch for the park. Again, not terrible of an not a terrible prospect, but when you don't add on top of that afterward, it's just kind of like, really? Realistically, they should have just been like, all right, look, we only have like one defined section of this entire thing going on, and it's generic Tolkien fantasy, or, you know, whatever the hell generic fantasy would even be classified as. We got elves, we got fairy people, we got dwarf people, we got people. You know, this is what we're gonna rock out with. This is gonna be like a glorified Ren Fair. And you know what? That's fine. It was supposed to have rides too, but, you know, I don't know. The idea of just having like a rent fair and just like interactable environments and, you know, quests and the like, it's not a terrible idea. Just call it what it is, though. Just a glorified rent fair. And then afterwards, if you want to be like more ambitious with it, then you, after you like have a steady stream of revenue, you know, people are interested and like, got like recurring people, like people returning over to see what's new, or, you know, what has been improved, you know, all that jazz. Then you do like expansions and like all these big ideas. Just go with that. Year 2, you got like Victorian people coming in. Before you had like people in plate armor. Now you got those people in plate armor contrasting in Victorian era people. You know, those dark academia aesthetics, or whatever the hell Tumblr and Twitter and whatever platforms are using these days or obsessed about. Then the year after that, you do like steampunk. Then the year after that, you do like, I don't know, what other fantasy stuff are there besides those two? I would say sci-fi, but even then, that's like pushing and just contrasting too heavily, isn't it?
Please disregard.
Could go with grimdark.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Just imagine a grimdark fantasy park. What the fuck would that even be? Just got like people hanging on their necks with nooses. One dude's on a crucifix. Another guy is just like freaking. Another guy's just getting his freaking guts eaten out by freaking rodents. It's so fuck up to be laughing about it, but still, what would that even be? A grimdark setting? Because really, I can't even think about what would you even add further to a fantasy. To a fantasies thing, you know? I don't know, I kinda... What's the occasion?
I don't know. It's somebody's birthday, maybe? We don't really need a reason.
I'll join the party, sure.
Great! We'll open the hatch for you.
Alright, color me curious. What is this party cruise? Let's hope it's not a raiding party, because if that's the case, I'm taking their stuff.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Should we shut off the grass?
Hmm.
Good question. Why don't we let the newcomer decide? Pardon. Well, what do you think, friend? Gravity on or off?
Then I guess go off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Turning off gravity in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have you trained for hand-to-hand combat in low gravity? I feel that is time well spent.
Huh.
Having a good time?
Oh wow, this is actually pretty cool though.
I met my best friend on a ship like this. And my worst enemy.
Any ship could be a party cruise.
More like
I'm sure you'll find more of us out there.
Plenty to drink.
when you can
Not
throw.
enough to eat, though.
Hi there.
What you got for sale?
Here you go.
Older Earth shotgun, osmium dagger. What the fuck? That actually looks like something out of Dune. Not 1-to-1, but still, look at that thing. You can't tell me that's not a Dune-inspired weapon, straight edge and everything. Helium-3, nutrients. Yeah, nutrients just being literal fucking kibble. Tasteless, I imagine. Let's see what I could get rid of, actually. I'm carrying like a lot of stuff. How much for this Varoon suit? Sweet. Take the Varoon helmet while you're at it, too. It's too ugly for me. I like the Deep Seeker space helmet. That legitimately looks like a Mass Effect helmet. Actually, I think that it. No, wait, no, that's not the Pathfinder helmet. But still, it's pretty damn close. The fuck is all this? Assisted carry. No, wait, that's my stuff. I almost sold my stuff.
I don't know where the next port is, and I don't care. I'm staying on this ship.
There's nothing more loyal. She is the best. She's the absolute best. Everyone I meet on this cruise has a good vibe.
This is where the real party's at.
Well, I gotta admit that's true.
Plenty to drink. Not enough to eat, though.
Hmm.
I love me a good party cruise.
Zero G's fun, but it makes drinking awkward. Ever get a wet burp? It's because there's no gravity to push the liquid down.
It's all
Welcome,
welcome.
floats your
Here,
boat.
have a drink.
Am I right?
Relax, have a drink. The bar's on the lower deck. Not everyone I hail takes the invite, but that's their loss.
Enjoy the party.
Man, this is crazy though.
Having a good time?
That's actually pretty cool though. Goodbye, party people. See you on the flip side.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Yeah, I'm sure too. Alright, I really need to find some place to download all this crap. Why don't I go to my home on loan, huh? You know, it's been a while since I've been to a Renaissance fair. I don't know why. I'm curious as to thinking as to what would a Renaissance... What does a Renaissance fair have to offer, really? That's what I'm thinking about, though. But yeah, what the hell does a Renaissance fair have to give on offer? The answer is... Well, I don't know. I don't know. I really haven't been one in a while, so I really don't know what to expect or even do on a Renaissance fair anyway. Just hang around people dressed up like they're in a D&D LARP session. Yep, 500 credit just to enter my own house. How much cash do I have? I just need like 40,000 just to buy my own house back. Welcome to Kage del something. I don't know. I really lost the project here. Anyway, I need stuff to put stuff. Yeah, so welcome to Casa de Kage. It's something, that's for sure. Yes, now I could finally store all my garbage here. Oh. Damn it, I gotta build more fucking crates? What is this shit? This is my house, isn't it? Ah. Bethesda. They have just changed so much. They've changed so much over the years. Like, for example, adding all sorts of just stuff like this. Or just like adding a max cap to some stuff. Yeah, so this is the place I live in right now. This is where I come to sleep, you know? Yeah, so welcome to my home, Andrea. This is where I come to sleep. Does it look like hell? Because it sure as hell feels like it. Ah, jeez, I've been wearing the same fucking backpack for God knows how long at this rate. Jeez, look at this place. This is my pitiful sleeping area. The amount of resources alone just to build shit, though. Yeah, say goodbye to Casa de Kage, because we're not going to be coming back here anytime soon. Any likely system, at least. Like I said, Casa de Kage. You just see my, depressing hobble. What is the gravity of this situation? Oh, it's like... Damn you, gravity! Why do you gotta be so close to Earth? I want to be able to jump around without crippling my legs for once. Well, at the very least, I don't need to worry about more stuff.
Greetings, Captain.
Casa de Kage.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
You might find the interior of my bedroom comforting because I got like a lot of clutter in there. And other stuff too, I'm sure, but you know, that besides. Let's see here. Bolstering shock trooper. Let's see here. Alright, finally, I got like enough freaking space to actually carry stuff. Welcome to Casa de Kage. Say goodbye to Casa de Kage. Don't go wee yet, adoring fan. Go wee until we do this. I'm trying to remember, what was the voice actor for Butch? No, that's not who I'm looking for. I'm not looking for... Ah, there we go. Craig Scheller. Wait, is that right? Yeah, it is. I'm so used to seeing his other photo. But yeah, Craig Scheller. That guy's been voicing... He has voiced Butch Deloria along with frickin'... He's voiced Butch Deloria as well as the adoring fan, and as well as other characters in the game. It's just hilarious. He also voiced Dark Elves in Oblivion too, so that's cool. How was it? What do you think that phone call was like, though? Just like when Scheller got the phone call from Bethesda, it's like, "Hey, Craig, you wanna voice the adoring fan again?" He's just going. Then, by Azora, by Azora, by Azora. Of course I do it. Probably not how it went, but still. And to think, this is the only time you ever hear Craig's voice as well. Alrighty, so where are we going to now? Need the map of the local area. I'm not finding much right now. So far, all the anomalies have been going northward. Going south leads nowhere. So we're looking at probably this general area at best. Son of a bitch. I really wish there was like more to this I could really reference off of. Right now I'm going off of literally nothing. The closest thing I'd probably do is probably survey this general area, because it seems to be a large concentration here. But even then, I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm curious, if I talk to the fan and just say, hey, look, you're making me uncomfortable, you mind leaving? Does he just come back later and just be like, oh, the grand champion, it's you! You know, he's just coming back with like renewed zeal and vigor after hearing my newest exploits.
You have made a grave mistake.
One less target.
I don't know, because I really don't want to get rid of the adoring fan, just because at this point now I've grown, I won't lie, I've grown emotionally attached to him to some extent. Maybe we should just send him to an outpost where he might be useful. I don't know. Tomorrow is Monday, Labor Day, so I'm trying to think. We're not getting anywhere at this distance and pace. Let's try fast traveling northward then. So this is the closest thing I could probably do right now, just go north. Everything seems to be more concentrated in this area. And it doesn't really hurt to just check out the surveying northern limits. How the hell does a caseless shotgun shell even work? Just stack like a bunch of pellets behind a piston drive and that's it, apparently. I mean, it could work in theory. Looks like a sawed-off shotgun, just like, it's just a shortened barreled shotgun. What's that over there? There's a slight glimmer in this direction. I'm not picking up on the radar right now. Huh. Let's see here. My scanners are picking up some distortions. I should keep my scanner up and follow the distortion sources. What the hell are even all those? What? Interesting. Okay, I see. This is interesting. The scanner... Okay. How was I so blind? Alright, so distortions are coming from this general area, it seems. Now this is interesting. Nothing. Only in this area. Seems to be more localized here. Maybe I'm going the wrong direction real quick. Let's go back to the gravitational anomaly. Maybe from there I could probably look around and see. Nothing. Again, it's coming from this direction, it seems like. Then we would have to go eastward, it seems. Maybe then... Nope. Got something on the radar. It's dead as soon as it goes this direction. It's going here. Not sure you see it, but there's distortion in the lenses right now. So I'll follow this. It's going in this direction. If I look anywhere else... Yeah. Looks to be going southward, I think?
It's good to be back in our own ship.
Captain, greetings.
Interesting. Distortion is strong in this area. Getting heavily distorted now. Here we go. Temple Edda. A temple. Temple, huh? Wow, that's interesting. Look at where the scanner is, and it's distorted as all hell. It's definitely picking something up, alright. Can't believe I didn't notice that sooner, but then again, I never really noticed the fact that security thing also, like, tells you and registers just like what you should and can do with the locks. Temple. What even is this place? Better question is, how the fuck do we even enter? What is this place? Whoa. Freaky man. Entering zero gravity.
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us.
Can I just... Oh, what? That's pretty cool, I guess. I don't even know what we're looking at right now. Wait, symbols. Do we need to... Well, that didn't work. Maybe touch them? What are we supposed to be looking at here? Wait, hold on. What's that? Maybe let's try it now. testing us. It is. What the hell? What the fuck? New power. Anti-gravity field. What the hell? Oh, the top. Anti-gravity field. Total cost 45 power. Interesting.
Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
What the hell?
Oh, hello. Is that it then?
Oh, we can't even comment. We can't even just be like, oh man, there's no comment, and just like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? Or, you know, something like that. Just like, are you alright? Holy crap. That is awesome. Credits would be appreciated.
Of course. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Nice. Got experienced, got paid. Good day. And I got new powers too. What are the odds? Alpha Centauri. I wonder why Alpha Centauri of all places. Why not Tau Ceti? Maybe it's because of Marathon that they just want to avoid anything related to Tau Ceti. Just like Bungie's got like their finger over like a red button. Just ready to freaking send out that lawsuit nuke. Just like, what's that? What's that? You want to go to Tau Ceti? No, 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 fool. We got that first.
If it were not for the lodge, I think I would avoid this city. It is all just too much. Again, who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
It was a building. A temple.
An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
We need to keep this under wraps. No one can know.
No one in Constellation is going to lose lips on this.
What could we say? Even we agree we do not fully understand what is going on.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
Other planets have gravitational anomalies. Could I just search all of them?
You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the eye to pinpoint the source.
You think there's one temple for each artifact?
It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other.
I'll follow up the other anomalies you found. Hopefully it's another temple.
Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Yeah, I got a paycheck. I also got like some other stuff too. What is this? Like, this is like me playing Skyrim and all of a suddenly just like, yeah, so you've just been named Dragonborn now. It's just like, oh really? Shit, I forgot that was a thing. Let's see here. Piloting, ballistics. Let's see here.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Soiree. Just what are you up to?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
I'm interested. Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
I'm an explorer, not some muscle for a shady meeting.
I hate to point out the obvious, but everyone in Constellation is exceedingly dangerous. Even the 12-year-old.
I will take that as a compliment.
I know my request isn't what we usually do, but we all have our methods. I have connections and buying power. Why not use them? So what do you say? I just need a ride to Neon, we talk to a few underhanded operatives, and then we're back for evening drinks.
Alright. Alright, let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
Oh, your father visited. He seemed desperate. Or excited to find you. He left this note. Before I say anything, I need to clarify that I have no formal medical training. So with that in mind, I think so. I know I said the scans weren't normal, but I would differentiate that from dangerous or concerning. I plan on keeping an eye on you, but you seem to have adapted to the changes. You're feeling okay, right?
Feel the same as yesterday, as far as I can tell. Should I let you know if I start growing extra limbs?
I'm not a doctor, but I do have eyes. I think I'd notice. I have no reason to expect anything that drastic will happen. But we are in uncharted waters here, so I guess you'd just be extra handy to have around.
What if I start to feel different?
Then, depending on what different means, we do some more scans, talk it over with the group, and make a decision. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, I feel the same as I was yesterday, as far as I can tell.
Well, not really. Based on my initial scans, but more on what I watched you do. But we'll run with it for now. For now, just relax. We're all behind you, and we'll take care of you if we need to. And if you wake up in the middle of the night to find me standing over you, taking scans or drawing blood, just take it in stride. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. Probably. Stay safe, okay?
Yeah, what is it?
Right. Ready to head back out?
Yes, absolutely.
Miss Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Androsia. Thank you.
What is it?
Oh, sore. One too many squats.
Got the survey data for you.
And the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
So, powers. Pretty neat, right?
Stretches the mind to the far ends. Not sure neat is the word. Hard stopping might be closer to the mark.
Hope you're not saying... I'm just trying to make light of us. Just trying to make light of the situation.
Won't put the faults to you there. When you're outside all known understanding of how things work, best to keep smiling. Anyway, we'll be with you as we all figure what this means. Artifacts sure keep being a showboat of surprises.
How'd you get mixed up with Constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair. Like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent the labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain, in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
Visit the lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like. Draw the words another time then.
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain. Okay.
Is that Giancarlo Esposito? Actually, I don't know. Sounds close to it.
Good to see you. Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
That's definitely Elias 2-4.
Guess we're done.
Let's see here. I need adhesive, man. Adhesive. Damn it, adhesive.
Whoa, that looks lethal.
Anything I can make? Stabilizing barrel. Let's see here. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just taking a look at my weapons right now, see what I can even make. Got an extended clip, eh? Go. Yes, my 1911 now looks more like a modern 1911. Why didn't I think of that? Let's see here. Wouldn't mind seeing a reduction in costs for projects. I want to try and get weapons engineering and spacesuit design. Clearly, my gear needs a healthy upgrade, yeah?
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
I've been thinking about the temple I found.
You and me both. The implications are staggering. Obviously, we don't know anything for certain, at least not yet, but there sure seems to be a connection between these temples and the artifacts. So it would follow that someone or something built them. Both the temples and the artifacts. That alone is huge, isn't it?
Which one of us wants to say alien?
You said it, not me. I'll concede it's a possibility, but it's only 1 in a million. As much as we'd like to, we can't jump to conclusions just yet.
This was a huge discovery.
That might end up being the understatement of all time. But really, we can't get ahead of ourselves. We just need to focus on our next steps. More research, documenting our findings, and not jumping to conclusions, no matter how enticing that might be. Take care of yourself.
Well, this might be a decent enough place to end off, at least for today, I think. Yes. So, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be streaming again tomorrow around the time of 12:30 around. To which I will be streaming something else other than Starfield, because I'm sure some people are rather tired of me streaming it already, and I would like to play it more on my off time. So, say the least, yeah. That being said, though, thanks for stopping by once more. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care of yourselves.